wife, you twit the campaign. Oh, right, well, how about a primetime TV campaign? He wants it on during Love Island, dunno why, based on a series of cartoons, starring, no less. Sally paused for effect. Martin the Mushroom, she declared, in an I rest my case sort of way. Could have been worse, said Imogen, as they reached the flat door. Really? How? What about Toby the Toadstool? She suggested, or Mike the Morel, or even Fergus the Fungus. Actually, that one's quite good, although it's a bit familiar. I think it might have been done before. She continued to ramble as she went to collect wine and glasses from the kitchen. By the time she returned, Sally had slipped off her shoes and was padding around the sitting room, examining Imogen's drawings and paintings from every angle. Bursting with the news, Imogen told her friend about Storybook Cottage. Well, that's it then, said Sally. It's the country life for you from now on. How are you looking forward to sticking on your Crocs so you can wade through the manure to feed the chickens every day? It'll be a far cry from playing eeny, meeny, miny, mo with the Wimbledon wine bars every lunchtime. I don't, said Imogen. I may not have an actual job, but I work very hard on my pictures and designs when I'm at home. I don't often take time for lunch anyway. As she spoke, she was wrestling awkwardly with a bottle of champagne and a tea towel. Nigel just phoned to say he is coming home to celebrate. I thought we'd get a head start. Good thinking, said Sally, but I'll make myself scarce when he gets here. Don't worry, don't want to get in the way of any celebratory couple stuff, do I? Sally gave a theatrical shudder. You wouldn't be in the way, Imogen replied, flushing slightly. No. Sally threw her an incredulous look. I can't see our Nigel up for a ménage à trois somehow. She pretended to consider. Well, maybe I can, but not with me. I don't flatter myself. Anyway, surely the whole deal about the rambling country house is to keep you barefoot and pregnant. You might as well crack on. I don't think that's the whole deal. No, protested Imogen. There's no hurry with the baby thing, is there? She was definitely not going to admit to saying the same to Nigel a little too often recently. Not getting second thoughts, I hope, my love. No, said Imogen. Well, not about the move to the country. You know I adore the idea. It's going to be such a good social media story. It could really launch my stuff. I've set up a new Insta account. I've called it @storybook_ending because it felt weird using my name. And, well, I want to feature this children's book I'm working on. I've got followers already. Ha! @storybook_ending, hey? Said Sally knowingly. Is this what it is, this move to the country? You're happy ever after? Maybe, said Imogen, alert to the possibility she was being mocked. Was it wrong to want a happy ending? You will come to visit me, won't you? She added. It sounded like a plea. Try and stop me, said Sally, giving her a searching look and then turning her attention to the pictures. I love the ones with the cat. It's Tango, isn't it? He'll be insisting on having his own agent. By the time they had eaten lunch and nearly finished the champagne, Sally had enthused over Imogen's sketches for her children's book and was looking regretfully at her watch. Sadly, I can't leave the office unattended too much longer or it'll be carnage. It suddenly struck Imogen. It had been nearly 2 hours since Nigel had called to say he was coming home. Funny that Nigel isn't here yet, she said. He probably decided to stop off and get you a huge celebratory present. Either that or he got delayed showing off to all his colleagues about his great big expensive house and his beautiful, clever, surrendered wife, she added naughtily. The doorbell rang. Speak of the devil? Queried Sally. That'll be him. He's probably lost his key again, said Imogen, relieved. I'll let him in on my way out. Sally gave Imogen a brief hug and headed for the door. Coming out of the kitchen, having dumped the lunch plates in the dishwasher, Imogen was surprised to see Sally in the doorway again. What have you forgotten?